So my name is Justice Soto, founder of Easy Sell Florida, and in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna share with you what we do, why we do it, how it all works, and then I'm gonna answer some frequently asked questions that I get all the time. So what do we even do? Well, we deliver you speed, convenience, and 100% certainty that your property is going to close for what we say it will. We've combined that with expertise and resources to take your life to the next level, and then partnered with local charities to give back a percentage of any proceeds that we make as a company as a whole. So yes, you save days, weeks, or months of worry and stress selling your home, take your life to the next level, and give back to local charities. Now, why do we want to do this? We want to make a dent in our community, and we want you to be part of it. I've also seen way too many people that take advantage of homeowners in difficult situations. So we want to build a company that puts sellers first. So how do we do that? How do we solve your problem better than anybody else while making a dent in our community? We do it with our easy selling system. We've got 4 distinct pieces to the system. And so I'm going to go over each one with you now. So number one, I'm going to start off by asking you a question, which is, how long do you think it took to sell a home in 2024 here in Orlando, on average? Well, according to surveys done by the National Association of Realtors, it took an average in 2024 of 97 days from when somebody signed an agreement to when that property closed. Those homeowners, on average, spent 10 hours or more on paperwork to close. And those stats don't even count those who didn't close because of issues that came up on their title. The people that did most likely had to organize movers. They had to clean the property out. They had to deal with not knowing if the buyer's loan was going to get approved, deal with not knowing if the closing date was going to move for 97 days. And so this is where our first pillar comes in, our ultimate concierge. What we do is we speed up and simplify your closing. Our fastest closings happen on average in 17 days. That's 4.5 times faster than your typical sale. And if you need time after closing, you don't want things to move super fast, that's fine. We can accommodate up to 3 months after closing. And so we'll help you with any paperwork. You have a 24/7 concierge that's keeping you in the loop. So that way you can move on to your next chapter with 100% confidence. That's our ultimate concierge. So number two, if I was to ask you, how much do you think material prices have raised in the last couple years? What would you say? Since 2020, building materials have seen a 50% increase in price. Good contractors are hard to come by. There's always more work to do than you think. A lot of repairs, sometimes people aren't even aware that they need. A lot of lenders require certain things to be done in order for a buyer to even get financing for your home. Your roof to be less than 10 years old, your electrical box to be a certain type, your plumbing to be a certain type. All expensive, all time-consuming repairs. So this is where our as-is advantage comes in. This means that you don't have to stress about any of that. We'll use cash, so your house doesn't have to appraise, it doesn't need to pass an inspection, and we will buy the property exactly as it sits. Doesn't matter if there's people in there that won't leave, we'll still buy it. This saves you thousands of dollars, time, energy that you would have never gotten back. Another question for you. If you sell a house for $200,000, do you get $200,000? Well, the answer is no. I mean, the average real estate commission in 2024 was 5.05% of the sale price. The average set of closing costs was 2.23% of the sale price. And that's almost 10% of the price gone to fees. And that's only the average. This is why we created our transparency guarantee. With us, what you see is what you get. You're not gonna have to pay any fees. You're not gonna have to pay any closing costs. And you'll have total confidence that what you get is what you're gonna walk away with in your pocket up front. Now finally, our last pillar. And here's where we wanted to go above and beyond. The fact is, most of the people that we talk to, they don't have much support or resources when we first start talking to them. We want to change that. We want to create a transformational experience. And so that's why after closing, with us, what you'll get is our beyond closing commitment. Now what that means for you is you have the opportunity to have potentially a year's worth of no cost upkeep services for lawn care, pool care, other minor repairs at your property for free. We'll provide you with our Easy Lifestyle membership. This is going to provide you with exclusive discounts, access to local spots, places like the Daytona 500, Harley-Davidson, Walmart, more. Our monthly newsletter, that's going to help you keep track of the impact that you're making on local charities. Our Peace of Mind program, support groups for people that normally pay hundreds of dollars in order to be in them, that you get for free if you're suffering from loss or depression. Our Income Boost program, experts that are going to help you make the most of your home sale proceeds and create a custom plan to help you boost your income from experts who usually get paid hundreds of dollars an hour to meet with. Now, before we get into the questions, let me just say who we are not for. We're not for individuals that have a nice or newly remodeled house that's all fixed up to the nines, brand new kitchen, brand new bathroom, new roof, new AC, new water heater, paint. That's not us. Our mission is to make a dent in the community. We want to add value to homeowners and we want to add value to properties. And the only way that we do that is if you have a house that needs some level of work. It doesn't have to be a lot of work, but something. If you are one of these people, what we'd rather you do is just keep an eye out, keep an ear out for any properties that could use some TLC so you can send them our way and get involved in our mission that way. Now, for those of you that are still listening, the biggest question that I get is, how does this whole process even work? Well, good question. It's all basic. First, you book a time to talk with our team. After that, we ask you some questions over the phone, and if it makes sense, we'll do a phone call, or if you're local, we'll go ahead and come out and meet you at your house in person. We'll put together a custom package for you, and if you like it, great. If you don't like it, that is totally fine as well. If you do decide you want to move forward, what we'd go ahead and do is we'd read everything up in a basic written offer. Once you autograph that, we leave the physical copy with you and we'd scan it over to our concierge. She would go ahead, get in touch with the title company and get the title and the lien search started. Once all that was done, all that was clear, we'd go ahead and get closing scheduled. At that point, you can go ahead and either go into the office in Lake Mary in order to have your closing docs done in person, or you can have a mobile notary meet you wherever you're at. After all those are completed, you go ahead and either get a cashier's check in the mail or a wire transfer. It's totally up to you. And that's it. It's that easy, that straightforward. Another question that I get, what if I don't have a place to move to? Another really good one. This is one of the biggest concerns for the people that we talk to, and this is why we came up with our personal move manager. They handle every detail of your move, from locating a new property to setting up utilities, pop-up movers that can help you take stuff from one property and into the new place. They'll help you keep all your items organized. They'll label it so that way you don't miss a thing. If you're worried that maybe there's no house that you can afford, or you're not gonna find one that you like, or if you have pets, don't worry. Wendy, she sold us her house. She had 2 pit bulls, bad credit, limited income, and we found her a place that allowed for dogs and that fit exactly the criteria she wanted. We helped her save up for a house. We gave her a credit repair program, assisted with the financing. Now she's a homeowner again. Now, what if I have a lot of stuff? Another good question. It's not a problem. Lots of people have a lot of stuff. Houses are meant to be lived in. If you have a lot to sort through, what we'd do is we'd provide you experts to help you sort it, pack it, box it, label it so nothing gets lost. If you have valuables you don't want to keep, we have pros who can come in, sell it for your items for you for top dollar, and then give you the proceeds. If there are things that you do want to keep, we'll pay for up to a year's worth of storage for you to store them. If you have junk you don't want to take, don't worry, leave it. We'll handle it. We'll take care of it. Now at this point, people usually ask me, sounds too good to be true. How do I know this isn't a scam? And that's a good question. I hear this a lot. I understand the concern. There's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of sketchy characters. So what I'd say is don't believe me. Believe the dozens of other reviews that we have on Google, Better Business Bureau, on Facebook. We've also got dozens of video testimonials from people just like you. But at the end of the day, everything that we do is no obligation. So there's no risk to you hearing what it is that we could put together for you with our easy selling system. So if you've made it this far in the video, it's for a reason. Book a call with us below or give us a call now at 407-676-7507 and just find out what we can do for you. Again, it's no obligation, and for context, as of now, 2025, we only have the capacity to do this with 1 home a week because we go above and beyond and we do so much for our clients. So if you see any times available in the next day or so, grab them now because we usually book out fast. Again, book a call now or call us at 407-676-7507. What do you have to lose from a conversation? Go ahead, do it now, book a call or give us a call at 407-676-7507. My name is Justice Soto, founder of Easy South Florida, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.